So when it comes to those situations, we cannot depend on everybody to voice out our message like we need to. Even if it's hard of hearing, I don't want having to live throughout 385 months out of 32 years and 9 months of being hard of hearing. All people want, other than me, is respect. But bottom line, I'm getting off topic because the energy keeps throwing me off. Even if it is my problem, it is so sad that being a part of that problem had to transition and pass on. And it passed away. Just like that, it passed away. And it had to pass away. But even if they passed away, it's so messed up that it would not rest in peace. Even if they could give out something, but people only got enough on what they can give. And even if it's all they can give, wherever it comes from, every country all over the world, having to deal with the fact that people have to find a way to cope about the common denominator of a problem or a plague upon man, woman, and child. For all cultural backgrounds all over the world. In the real world, we have to realize what's real and what's an illusion. Timeless. So timeless in how I see that. Sure, we can deal with other things that's conveniency. Being convenient is important to a lot of people just to get by. But the only issue is having to deal with what still stands until the test of time. I just wish people would do better. But actions speak louder than words. Even if it is being silent and doing a temporary pause, but not for too long, having to walk and chew bubble gum. That's the only thing that we had, even if that's all we got. Not even when it comes into motion, because even if it comes hand in hand to balance out, because you need two hands, having to deal with that says a lot about one hand washes the other mentality, and you need two hands to keep your hands clean. Taking the action of doing that is so important, other than having to find all kind of excuses. And it's something where all I'm getting is excuses, and even being the excuse in general. And this is a general statement about those excuses. Being ganged up on and being jumped by what I'm trying to profess out there and what I can provide for you. What I'm trying to provide for you is my experience. And that's my experience. I went through that. I can't speak for everybody else, even by what they tell me. I went through 11 jobs and 12 years of experience jumping from job to job to job like that. So I had experience working at the automotive plant twice. The third time, I didn't get a chance to take that opportunity of the third time because so much things came up, and I only did one job when it comes to cleaning, and I did fast food, and I was cleaning up after Jews and other black folks. I was cleaning up after blacks and whites in certain communities, not too far from each other, only within a certain distance, especially with a car, to enjoy riding with someone, and they had no more than two cleaners, other than just one on certain days. Having to keep their house clean and working at a fast pace, not even recording on cleaning up in the community. Here we go. That's how you know when it hurts you in spirit and it hits where it hurts, and even if it hurts everybody around them. Having to deal with the fact it's not cool. I cleaned up after them people. I didn't expect too much of a tip of cleaning up after them people. Not even using my funds of what I earned to cover the bill. That's the sad part about emotions. So it is deep when it comes to having to pass that on to the right people who will provide that message for others to share that of experience. Even though I only did the cleaning service for about a month, it's not an excuse. And that is a problem to me. That's a problem. Personally, without saying it's a personal problem. And all it takes is one time for that to be personal. So I am ashamed and I am embarrassed of having to reach out to a lot of people to put that out there, because I have to move on, and I can't keep saying that was then and this is now. And yes, even if this is now, those waters are still, and especially being still for way too long. And that algorithm, so that's deep.